See, it's a good thing he warned you, though.
Yeah. One of the best times of the year is our annual trip up to Tioga and Potter counties. This year specifically, we focused on Tioga County, and we found all of the wildlife that we could, especially the frogs and toads that we target at PA Woods and Forests. This park is always one of the best places that we get the chance to visit during our annual trip, and it's filled with some of my favorite invertebrates, the giant American millipede. That's pretty cool. I'm always moving these millipedes off of biking trails and roads so that way they don't get hit and they can move on with their day. Oh, you were a little nibbler. Send him on his way. He nibbled a little. Lots of garlic mustard here. And then you get over here, you see sensitive fern the whole way at the edge. That's pretty neat. No, you can't pollinate the phone, buddy. This is Philadelphia Fleabane. Beautiful, also growing this indoors, hoping for it to come up. Beautiful, beautiful thing to observe. The last couple years we've been coming here, it's been dry, we haven't seen these. This is all coming off of the hillside, and it's gonna go into the massive creek that's behind me. You can see, let me zoom in, it won't be as pretty, but you can see all the interesting features of this water. Running down these rocks, going through the moss. And there's actually a lot of jewelweed. That is this plant. All those little green leaves you see, that's jewelweed. That is another plant that we focus on with PA Woods and Forests. This is amazing. I don't know how much footage I'm gonna be able to get, but at least I got this on the phone. Look at that. Something smells good. I can smell what they're cooking. Beautiful gray tree frog up here in Tioga County. We're in Tioga County. Beautiful, beautiful gray tree frog. We just showed some of the neighbors here what this frog is, explained how difficult it is to find them and how you could find them only in small pockets. They don't seem to be as widely distributed like the spring peeper. So tried to get this guy on the camera, but it just was a no-go. So we're using the phone for the moment. And he is a beautiful model, such a large male gray tree frog. But
I want to make sure I have audio.
finally, after 4 years of adventuring through Tioga County, we found the eastern gray tree frog, and not just one, but we found a group of them calling in this private property that we were allowed to visit on our road cruise that night. This was one of the very first northern green frogs that I was able to film on camera this year in Frog Week 2022. And this is a big, beautiful male just waiting to try and mate with the female. His calls were booming all throughout the area whenever we were searching for gray tree frogs. I wasn't too sure why this pickerel frog was making these sounds. It either sounded territorial or from distress. If you guys have any idea what this noise is coming from the pickerel frog, comment down below as I'm curious to hear. And for the rest of you, if you've seen this before in episode 7, the pickerel frog episode, this was actually whenever these scenes were filmed. It was during our Tioga County trip.
There's a millipede in the water. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move him. I don't know if he's like supposed to be there.
He must really like it humid.
Well, if he likes it, he can do it again. But... back.
Finally, we had the chance to find an American toad, and I was searching almost the entire trip, but here we stumbled across the young female crossing a biking trail at night. It was great to see her, and great to see how good of shape she was in. It's always a treat for me to find an American toad whenever I'm out. The next day, we went to one of our best herping spots to find different snakes. Here we got a chance to showcase the red belly snake, which is a very seldomly seen mysterious species, but it's beautiful, and it's always amazing to see it whenever we can find it. This is likely the largest ringneck snake that I've ever seen in my life. Truly an amazing find.
Yeah, he's going under breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, put his little rattle in his thing. Wow. See, it's a good thing he warned you though.
Yeah.
There's no thicker sticks over there.
No.
Alright, so
At the end of the night too.
that's like the icing on the cake.
Just nobody gets bit. This is only my 4th encounter with a rattlesnake, and as you can see, he was only spitting distance away.
Buddy. That's the black phase right there.
Especially up in a place like Tioga County in the mountains, you would expect to see a rattlesnake time from time, and here was no different.
Look at that.
Didn't the guy tell us that they were out here?
What's that?
Remember last year, he said that
Yeah.
there were rattlesnakes, and we were like, oh yeah.
If you want to see the belly there.
What's he doing?
Trying to go up the stick.
Although it looks like he's trying to harass her, he's actually trying to calm her down by allowing her to climb the stick and get comfortable. But she was just too big and she weighed too much. There wasn't any way that we were going to get her on that stick.
We'll have to remember to bring a hook.
After our adventure with the rattlesnake, we decided to go debrief at a local campground that we always stop at whenever we go up to Tioga County, and we had the chance to enjoy filming some American bullfrogs. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Please like and subscribe and share for more content, and as always, we'll see you in the next one. I don't think that's a male. I think that's a female. Special shout out to all of our sponsors and supporters. We couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you.